Hey everyone, Mortgage Nerd here. Good old Joe Biden is saying that he wants to cap rent appreciation at 5%. What does that mean? Hey, it's great for you. If you are a tenant, you are renting from someone and you're paying $3,000 a month, he's saying it can only go up 5% a year at most. That's $150 each year, or at least the first year, and then it's 5% on the $3,150 for the second year, so it's a little bit more after that. Why is this a bad thing? If a landlord cannot increase their rent to the market value, and the market value usually goes up because of other costs to the landlord like insurance and taxes and things like that, they're going to end up kicking tenants out and then finding a new one where they'll just charge a higher amount, or they're not going to fix the property. What is the incentive for me to put hurricane protection windows or a new roof on a property if I'm not going to be able to profit from that investment I'm putting into my property? So there's a downside to it. Now, I've never raised any of my tenants' rent, residential or commercial, more than 5% in a year. Even though on my commercial building, my insurance has gone up 3 times. That's 300% that the insurance has gone up last year to this year. Landlords incur certain costs, and then we have to fulfill our obligation on the contracts we have with our tenants, and capping them, restricting them at a certain amount like 5% might sound good. There could be a domino effect of things that aren't so good. New York has rent control, and there's many negative issues with that. You could see that there's not very good upkeep on the rent controlled properties. I don't know too much, but I've heard a lot of negative things about that. I can only speak to what I know as a landlord and being in this business and understanding the costs, how it go up for landlords and how we have to pass those down to the tenant, or you're just messing up a tenant by making them move and pay more money because they're going to get a higher rent somewhere else anyway by kicking them out and charging the next person more than 5%. So I think it's just optics to try to look like a hero and not actually something that's going to, in practice, help tenants. 10% cap, that might be good. I think it's abusive when you see 15 and 30% increases. That's a little much. If you do 10% a year, you should be protected if you started off at a right place. But that's just my opinion. What do you think? Mortgage Nerd out.